Yay, we're live! Welcome to the Black Hat Book Coven, everybody.
And to Lisa's channel.
Welcome to Lisa's channel. She's our guest coven member for the month. She picked this book. So, any fault is hers.
You know, I'm
That
saying
of our
right
hands, guys.
now, I did go sleuthing, so I already knew what Becky is. Jackie, I was able to go look at yours. Kristen, I wasn't able to find yours.
I hide because I don't want people. I never put my rating on because I'm strategic. I saw Jackie's today because the other day I realized Jackie and I are not friends on Goodreads. I don't know how that happened.
I don't know how it happened either.
Maybe that was for the best because I got spoiled today. I was like, oh, I know Jackie's review.
Oh no!
Yikes!
That's okay.
So we're already.
That's not promising. Yikes.
Yeah, so we're already starting off 50%. I know rating 50%. I don't. But if you all don't know, if the photo clip didn't give you any inclination, we are talking about Unspelled by Rielle Knight. This is not her debut novel, but this is the first novel that she's experienced romantasy, shall we say. I don't really know what classifies romantic fantasy or fantasy romance, but I just call everything romantasy. So you ladies can tell me if I am right or wrong. I guess, can we start there? Like, you all are the Black Hat Witch Coven, so I consider you pseudo experts in paranormal type of witchy things specifically. So do you all say romantasy or fantasy romance, or does it depend on the book?
They're the same thing in my opinion.
They're the same thing to me.
I think Laura
Which I would say this is a.
I don't think they're the same thing.
I knew it.
So I would say that this is romantasy because it revolves around their relationship, and their relationship pushes the plot forward. But if there's fantasy romance, or fantasy with romance, where there's a heavily focused romance, but their romance doesn't push the plot forward.
Yeah, it's like if in a fantasy romance, if you took out the romance, would it affect the book that much?
Right. Would it affect the plot?
But if you took out the romance in this book, there'd be no story. That's the story.
See, I'm just like, why is everything a contemporary romance, a dark romance, a sports romance, a historical?
People like to put things into
if
boxes.
you switch them around, are we going to call things a romance historical, a romance contemporary,
we know
a
what
romance
we
dark?
like, and we find what we like. That's why we categorize things.
And
it's really
like,
funny because, like, go ahead.
But like, a fantasy romance. Like, romantasy wasn't even a fucking term for the longest time.
Yeah,
it was
language
fantasy
changes.
romance.
Language
because it was
changes,
a fantasy
things evolve.
romance.
Just like there wasn't a young adult category.
Yeah,
I get why
time.
people distinguish between them, but I'm just like so set in my millennial ways that I'm like, you know what? It's a fantasy romance because it's romance with fantasy and fantasy and it's romance. It's got romance in it. It's a fucking fantasy romance to me.
It's probably more accurate to say fantasy with a romance as opposed to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's really funny because romantasy and fantasy romance, they're the same thing for me. But if you do historical fiction, historical romance, there's historical fantasy, there's historical fiction, there's different layers in my historical. But there's not like fantasy historical. It's just historical fantasy, no matter which side it weighs heavier on. So, but in your genre of choice, I think we all accept that those little subcategories.
Yeah.
If you don't have a genre of choice, you don't really
you're
give
more
a fuck.
familiar with it.
It's
Absolutely.
more
In your
thriller.
head.
You know, it's like horror people. They have psychological. They have thriller. They have.
I mean, I agree with Laura. This is definitely one of those fantasies where the romance is heavier.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 100% agree with that.
Still a fantasy romance to me.
Yeah.
It kind of verges into paranormal too, because parts of it takes place in friggin' Chicago, which is a real place. So.
Yeah.
That's
Is that your distinction
right.
of which paranormal and
Yes.
fantasy is?
But to Laura, they're all one big thing. So
She said, no. This
Becky
is a
doesn't
real
think
place.
that
It does not count.
paranormal is fantasy. Becky, you both die on that hill that paranormal is not fantasy.
Yeah.
No.
But it's an umbrella. It's like a pyramid. It's a subheading of fantasy.
Yeah.
No, because fantasy takes me out of the real world, and paranormal is parallel to the real world, set in the real world.
I think we had this conversation. I remember hearing that before.
Yes, we have.
did.
I disagree.
Yeah, we all disagreed.
We do.
But we are all informed. I will say I like both options. Like, because I agree, I can clearly, distinctly tell between historical romance and historical fiction. Like, but that's because there's no romance. Like, when you start blurring the lines, again, as a romance reader, for me, that's my primary genre. I'm like, if it doesn't have romance, you may not find me. So I'm whatever the term.
That's a Becky move.
Yeah.
Well, like the one book we read, that was my pick, the World War II one that Laura gave 5 stars to, was historical. Just want to throw that out there.
What's that one?
A Resistance of Witches.
Yeah.
There wasn't really any, I don't remember there being a lot of romance, if there was anything at all. So it was historical, but it was all magical. So it's not really historical fiction. It's historical kind of fantasy, but it's historical paranormal. It's like, where do you draw the fucking line?
Yeah, it's weird.
Where do you draw the line?
Yeah, it's
Because
weird.
it's set in the real world, because World War II. So, Becky, is that historical paranormal? Is that a new category that we're inventing?
Categorize it, yes.
It was set in a real place. It's real.
It's real.
It's paranormal.
Yeah.
Although I do find it funny that this book took place in Chicago. Of all places, it's fucking Chicago. I was like, really?
Is the author from Chicago, Lisa?
I met her. I never thought to ask her that question. So I think she may be around.
Yeah, there's got to be an author bio somewhere.
Yeah, like I feel like of all places, Chicago, there has to be like an author connection.
But as a Midwest girly, I want all the Midwest representation. Like, I am sick of everything taking place in New York.
South Chicagoland. She is from the South Side. She's a Southie.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what
did you feel like when you were reading it, she knew? Like, did you know the places?
I don't know Chicago, but I just know she's South Side because I looked it up. No, actually, in the Chicago area, if they would not have said Chicago, I would not have known where they were at. They didn't really give any identifiers other than they were in a major city with some skyscrapers.
No.
That's about it.
Yeah,
she was amazed by that.
Yeah.
So what did we all rate this?
Well, before that, let me ask the question: did everybody finish the book? Because I know some of us are good for.
I can tell Laura's Goodreads says currently reading. I noticed.
Yeah. Okay, I just lost track of time. That's all it was. I just lost track of time. I did not finish. I am currently 62% of the way in. So, and I'm enjoying it. I started out not enjoying it, but I think it was about like 33% in, to be overly specific. I started really enjoying it. So,
are you okay with being spoiled in this conversation?
I'm okay with being spoiled, yes.
I love that you asked. You're so friendly, because I was like, at this point, it's not going to be me. I'm not going to be the one to go in. I'm not going to be the one that like spoils it for you. But I'm glad that you asked. Okay. So, Kristen, did you finish it?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Becky finished it for sure.
And Jackie,
you finished it. Okay. Cool.
Would you give it, Kristen?
I think it's like a 3-star, but a low 3-star.
That's what I gave it, a very low 3-star.
Yeah, like it didn't feel like a 2, but it's not like a high 3.
Would you give it, Jackie?
I know. 2.
Yeah, we all know. She said 2.
She said 2. I saw that little 2-star.
And that was being generous. That was being generous.
You were having fun with it at first in the sprint.
In the beginning, I was, and then it just. We'll get into it because I'm sure Lisa's got questions. It'll just draw right out.
Lisa gave it I know what Lisa gave it. I
actually gave it a 3.5, but I know what my pet peeve is, but like outside of that, I enjoyed everything else besides like the 2 specific things. But on Goodreads, I rated it a 4.
Yeah.
So
I went and put my review and I was like, a 3.5.
Yeah.
Damn,
this is where it gets interesting, because the reason why I suggested this is for a few reasons. Why I know you guys love you all have witchy romances, but I needed someone else, because not a lot of people had read this book. Again, I know that she does a lot more contemporary romances, so this was her first foray, and it was the thing that drew me in. But I was like, I need someone to also tell me how I feel. So
you used us.
Yes, you guys are my experiment. Like, I was like,
we were just pawns on the chessboard.
But you all have very strong opinions about it. So before we get into like the discussion, I'm gonna come with a positive intent to say, like, if you had a character that you liked about the book, what character would that be? Like, the character that at least drew you in, whether it was good, bad, or indifferent. What is the character that you spent the most focus on?
The cat.
That was my answer.
I know, that's why I said it first, because I was like, Chris is gonna say the cat. She didn't agree with me.
Exactly, the cat.
I liked Elias. Was that his name?
Yeah, Elias.
I liked him.
Okay.
Kind of.
Parts of him I liked.
Laura, so far, who has your attention?
I would say Essence, if I can't say Hex, the cat.
Okay. So that was I'm glad I asked it, because Hex was, I didn't want to just jump into the question, but like, my actual question is, if you had a pet familiar, what animal would it be and why?
Cat. 100%.
I know it's so basic, but I just feel like we're such cat people over here.
We're all cat people.
Yeah.
I have a cat on my hat as we speak, reading a book.
Really not
Fair.
Like,
would it be your cat, or would it be like, what would your cat have to say to you?
I think I would have a falcon.
How
you have a
random.
fucking cat, Becky. Stop.
I have a cat, but I'm not a cat person.
What?
You have cat.
I would have a
Becky.
falcon as my familiar.
That is blasphemous.
And why
I
is
don't
that?
think you're allowed to pick your familiar, and I'm pretty sure a cat would pick you. Isn't it how like familiars pick their owners? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cat.
How are you going to come across a falcon in the wild?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Becky
They're
goes.
birds.
Becky goes outside, so she takes walks. She takes nature walks.
Yeah.
She does all the things. Like
It'll just be
me,
drawn to her.
Yeah,
my fucking
how to
my-
work.
my familiar would be like a dust bunny or something. Like, I'm not going outside to get a familiar.
That'd be cute, actually. Write that book.
That'd be so cute. actually.
Just Buddy familiar.
If anything,
Make it
I'd
actually
say
look
I'm
like a
a
bunny.
dog person with a cat personality.
Yeah, you did.
You definitely have a cat personality.
I do,
Mhm.
but I'm always drawn more to dogs than I am cats.
As if Titty's not your child.
She is, but I always say I never thought I would be a cat mom. She wanted me, so here I am.
And that's how you get a familiar.
And it's like, I've had cats throughout my life and I've loved them, but I've always loved dogs more.
Wow. This is
So
shocking.
every time I thought of Hex, I saw, is it Binks from Hocus Pocus? Like, that's just what I assume.
Mhm.
Hey, that's what I envisioned.
Okay.
That's what I always envision. I feel like if it's like a witchy cat.
Yeah.
I also
Okay.
kind of got Salem from Clarissa
Sabrina.
the Teenage Witch. Kind of his personality with that, because Binks was sarcastic, but
Yeah.
Salem was just an asshole, and I feel like Hex is an asshole. So
Yeah.
I
he
love
loves her, but he's an asshole.
He hated that guy. What's that guy? Her best friend that she's sleeping with. What's his name?
Starts with a
Who?
B.
Merrick.
Yeah.
Sarah?
I didn't hate him.
Yeah, the cat. Couldn't stand that guy, so that's why I liked
He's
Hex.
annoying.
Yeah.
And I thought Elias's daughter, what's her name?
Honor.
Honor. I
Honor.
thought she was an interesting character.
Okay. All right. So
I didn't mind her up until the point that we get the one freaking POV chapter over at the very end.
Yeah, that was
I was
weird.
scratching that.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
it was awkward.
what is this? Why do I care about being in your POV for this one chapter?
okay. So was anything, you all read a lot of books with different types of powers or elements, was there anything that was unique to you, like something you hadn't seen before?
I thought it was unique that the gargoyle could tame elements, could control elements. I thought that was a really interesting choice of power for a gargoyle. I never thought about a gargoyle being able to control weather or anything like that. But I also don't ever know what kind of power a gargoyle would theoretically have either.
I don't think I've ever read anything with the gargoyle before this.
Me neither.
Yeah, I used to love gargoyle romances.
Really?
Yeah, they were my thing back in the day.
You should make a video about that.
So,
Yeah, I can't name another gargoyle thing except for Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's all I know.
I just saw a girl, she did a rec, and I don't know if it's coming back, but like she had like 6 recs of recent gargoyle romances, and I was like, who's reading this?
I would, because I do think it's an interesting, it's like something different.
Yeah.
Like another vampire.
I got into them because, I liked the Gargoyles cartoon as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really drawn to the gargoyles.
Yeah, and I thought it was interesting. Like, I don't know can't even say the word. I don't know like the lore. Like he can harden his skin to become stone, and then I was like, this is all interesting. Because about vampires, about werewolves.
Yeah.
It's like you're learning about the lore of this.
Yeah. I don't really think there's a lot of lore around gargoyles. I think it's just whatever people make.
Be more creative with it.
Because gargoyles themselves are a water spout.
Yeah.
I think that people probably stay away from them because they just seem so boring because they're stone. So they just sit there for a portion of time. So I just don't imagine. However, I'm sure
you need to get into some gargoyle romance then.
You can imagine
what
happened. Yeah. Some of the steamy scenes.
The way that my organs like to be in place where they are, I'm pretty sure that's never going to be like my cup of tea.
Not your jam.
No. Okay, so someone brought up honor. I want to know, how do you all feel about children and romances? And did she add to the story for you, or she took away from the story? What do you think?
I don't seek them out. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Like a single
out. But there are books that have kids in them where I'm like, oh, that's a really cute kid. I thought she was a cute kid.
She wasn't super annoying, sometimes.
No, she wasn't super annoying. She felt like she was her age.
I did not care for her. The idea of her character, like what she represented for the story, loved that, but did not like her, mostly because it's a romance and I don't want to think about kids. I don't want to see them. I don't want to hear from them. I don't want them interrupting scenes because that's too close to fucking real life for me. So no, no, thank you. And also couldn't stand her fucking name. Thought that was a stupid name. Could not stand it.
Funny.
Well, all the names are kind of dumb.
That nickname. Oh my god! I was like, get wrecked.
I think all of the names were like they had like a common like essence, honor. What was not radiance?
Resonance.
Resonance. There we go.
Yeah, Resonance. All the names are silly.
I feel like they have like a common theme, but I can't really pinpoint what that theme is.
Resonance, it's like a
honor.
It's kind of like the kind of elemental thread type of like whimsical name.
It's almost like not an emotion, but
also when I found out why she existed, ruined the story for me. Like,
oh god, I hated that.
He was never supposed to exist in the format that she was, and they made the plot around that whole scenario, then give her a bigger fucking part of the story.
But you knew that was what it was like leading up to something like that, because
and then we get her point
hiding
of view
her
chapter.
and stuff.
Yeah. We get her point of view chapter, like Becky said, and guess what? Daddy didn't kick anybody's ass. Mom did. Actually, who's supposed to have been mom did. So, kid, you know shit. Shut up.
Laura's like,
I have no idea.
Oh, forgot. Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
No, you said you were okay with spoilers.
But she doesn't know yet.
I was like,
You're
yeah.
gonna finish it,
You
right,
have
Laura?
met her.
Yeah,
right,
I'm gonna finish
though?
it.
Huh?
You have met her at this point in the book, though, right?
Honor?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember at what point she showed up.
Yeah, I did not enjoy her character. I didn't enjoy how close. Like, here's the thing: she didn't meet anybody. She never met. She was probably like 9 or 10.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
9 or 10 years old. Okay, she's never met a single person before. That's fucking weird. I don't care. I understand you're trying to protect her. That's fucking weird. That's a dumbass move. 2, when you bring a complete stranger in the house who you are only encountered with because you're bonded to because of a fuck up, okay, and she's taken to him like fish to water. There's something wrong with that kid. There's something wrong with his fucking family. No, absolutely not. And then she comes in when you're alone with her. No, you're an idiot for trying to do that with your kid on the fucking property. No, not cool. Not
So
cool.
you're not a fan of single dad romances?
Most
What you're
people
telling me.
get
Never.
along with kids on the property.
Yeah, like
How do you expect siblings to happen?
No,
Well, she said she didn't want it in her books. Like,
yeah, no, I don't like kids interrupting sex scenes. I don't like it. I think it's annoying because it's too close to real life. Do I know what happened? Absolutely. But here's the thing. You're so protective of your daughter that you don't let her meet anybody. The first person you bring around her, you're banging and she's going to walk in on it. Get wrecked. No, that's bullshit. Fantasy or not, that's stupid. That's stupid.
okay,
I'll give it 2 stars, guys.
Okay, passionate about this.
Yeah. She's probably having PTSD flashbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, no, this is dumb. Mom, are you okay? Mommy's fine. Please go the fuck away. Thank you.
So for me, I guess, what is your feeling? So we've got Jackie's feelings. Kristen, what's your feeling?
About Honor?
Just about like her interaction, like her being sheltered. I think you just mentioned something, which was something I had, but go ahead.
Yeah, I actually found it frustrating because we didn't have any answer. Like, it was like, just tell me why we're sheltering this girl so much. Yeah. I hate not knowing the whole story. And I'm like, I know that this is going to be the twist and you're not being subtle about it. Just tell me what it is. Yeah, I could be like, the twist could be Essence finding it out or whatever, but I want to know the whole story because it's all I could think about as, okay, but what's this going to be? Like, it's not being subtle, and so that I found kind of annoying. And like, she kept getting mad. I didn't think it was annoying. She kept getting mad about him being called away for work. I'm like, that's his job.
Yeah. So like,
and he's
for
gonna
me,
have to like beg for her back, and like, I'm like, girl. Like,
but if she needed him to break the bond, though, like, you can't be doing nothing else. Like, you need to focus on the time we have to get shit done. Like, if I have to do it on my own, which again, she was actually kind of sheltered herself. So I guess that's probably why her and Honor kind of work together, because her family, which I wish I got a little bit more of. I wish I got to see like how terrible her people were, how much money she came from, because it was very much, I don't want to be anywhere near my family. I want to do my own thing, and I want to go from rags to riches on my own. And I'm like, girl, you don't have to suffer, but I understand if your parents are terrible people.
Yeah, I would like to see
that. Let us see that more. Because I actually like the scene where the grandma comes into her friend's bakery or whatever, and she's like hiding behind, like, I want to know more about this grandma.
Yeah.
Head witch or whatever she is. Yeah.
Yeah, like everything we saw, there was no reason for any of that kind of reaction to her family at all. Like, there's not a single scene that shows any of that. And then his reaction to the family later on is like, bro, you don't know shit either. So why are you acting like a fool to her? You know, like, come on, dude. What? This is what she respects. Okay, why?
So generational wealth and family involvement to make your life easier, right? Nobody wants that.
Will not take advantage of that.
Nobody wants that at all. Nobody wants to work exceedingly hard and be poor.
But it's like, even if she lost that store, it's not like she'd be on her ass out in the. And then I'm like, you're making this big deal that you're gonna lose this store. Can't you just open another one? I was so confused by that a bit too. I'm like, the stakes aren't staking for me about she's got to break this bond because this princess is gonna take her store away from her. I'm like, okay.
But I guess for her, it was like, I can't show my family that I did it on my own. And I was like, girl, screw them people.
Like, really?
So
apparently she was the only one because the sister was fine with the family.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is your problem? But your sister's your best friend. So what? And the brother, I mean, he got ragged on. That was the only negative thing I saw the grandma do was rag on the brother about how useless he is. All right. Cool.
I bet if Elias were a billionaire and he like wanted to buy her shop to protect, she would be like, no, I can do it on my own.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
So, okay, this is the thing.
Stubborn women.
I will say this. The reason why the thing that I had like my biggest pet peeve was I liked Elias in a lot of situations, but he pissed me off so bad for two reasons. Well, actually, yeah. So the one reason is, so she has 5,000 people in her head at all time, right? Like she always is hearing everybody talk to her, and he has access to her emotions. And yet the moment she even remotely fixes her mouth to ask him a question, he shuts it down. And I was like, I can't get with a romance in which he holds all of the power or all of the cards. Like I know we talked about like them being bonded and having that connection, but I just felt like he was winning all fronts around, because had it been me and you had been holding a child that I didn't know about, or you had like this entire secret life, I would have cut him down limb from limb. Like, because it just frustrated me how he had access to everything and he never gave her anything. And so I don't know if you all paid attention to that, but that was just probably my biggest pet peeve, because I'm looking for the romance to be equal.
Yeah. And like he was like plotting, he had the secret plot the whole time. So like his motivations were bigger than hers.
Yeah.
Like they weren't on the same page.
I honestly didn't feel any chemistry between them.
I didn't either.
Nope, me either.
I liked the fact that it was a slow building romance, because it took like over 50% for them to finally acknowledge it. And I liked that, but I'm just like, there's no tension, there's no...
But maybe some of that's like coming from at least
like,
saying that there's no communication
or anything like that.
Yeah. Like they're not having big conversations. But I think that's the problem that happens when you have like the faded stuff, the love spell stuff. The author doesn't have to get into any of the chemistry or build any chemistry because they're faded. There's a love potion, so it's just destined. So you don't have to do any of that, which is why I don't love faded mates that much, or like love potions.
Like I felt chemistry with other fated mate situations, but these two, I was just like, for as much as her whole dilemma with her situationship and the tension of her not wanting to be with him, but yet she's bonded to Elias, and so there's this attraction. I'm like, I don't feel it.
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything either.
I wonder if that's because it was trying to be like, she was going for a sense of humor that I don't know if really landed. So I wonder if it was like trying to be lighter, like not a bunch of tension. Like, you know, Kimberly Lemming, I feel like she was trying to be like Kimberly Lemming, but it didn't quite hit. Because I was thinking of, anybody read it? I know you guys haven't, but you did the love potion one.
I own the entire series. I was trying to.
Oh my god, the second
Is that
book,
the first one?
The second one, and it's it's one of my favorite romances of all time. And it's kind of the same thing where he's a werewolf and there's a love potion and it accidentally happens. And he thinks they're fated because it's a werewolf, and she thinks it's just a love potion. So it's like a same, but she just does it better and her humor just lands better.
I think in that book though, like he was obviously a werewolf, but he was like so puppy dog, like
Oh my God,
obsessed with her.
Yeah.
Like Elias is not obsessed at all. He's like, I actually don't want to be bonded
He's
to
fighting
you.
it. Yeah, he was fighting it. Maybe I just like, that's just true of me. I like a cinnamon roll, like you worship at the ground of my feet. That's more of the kind of love interest, which wouldn't make sense for a gargoyle probably. So, but it makes sense for this werewolf. I love that book so much. But so I think in my head too, I was thinking of that because it's supposed to be humorous, like in a way Kimberly Lemming is. It was like, it's just not hitting like that does. It's not fair to compare them. That's just where
it's really not fair because that series top
it's my favorite. So then you read something that's like sort of like, I'm like, oh, it's not hitting. I'd rather just reread Kimberly Lemming.
Yeah.
So I felt like the romance in this book, honestly, like I feel like so it goes back to that question: is it romantasy or is it fantasy romance? I feel like this author was trying to write a fantasy but use a romance to convey it, and the romance felt fake. And so because she knew she didn't have that chops to do that, or she couldn't really figure it away, she made the romance a faded love potion thing. Because when it started out, it was an accident. And you're supposed to think, oh, this is an accident, now they're bonded. And you find out later that no, this Viviana, was that her name?
Mm-hmm.
The vampire chick? It was all a plan because she needed this combo. So you're like, okay, so it looks like you were trying to write a fantasy story, but you're using a fake romance to really get your story through. And then it just happens to fall into real. Like, no, romance, fantasy, make up your fucking mind. Because it went like this. You had a cool romance element with the faded thing, love potion. You had a cool fantasy element with the vampires wanting to walk in the day, which I thought was a really cool idea, and using the gargoyles as like the protectors, because you usually see werewolf as the protectors, and this time it was gargoyles, which I thought was a really nice twist. Awesome. But then you have like this like crossover where you're deciding, do I actually make it a real romance or do I keep it as this fake level? And then it just kind of fizzles, and now it's just like, oh, let's throw a kid into it because kids make everything fucking better.
Like reincarnation into it, because why not?
Yeah, the reincarnation.
Just stuff after stuff after stuff.
Yeah, okay, that was my biggest issue.
Go ahead, Becky.
So much shit thrown into it.
Yeah, it was just like all the stuff, all the trope that we could do because she had a turd and she was trying to dress it up.
Or she just had too many ideas she couldn't figure out. Like you can edit. You don't have to have every idea, right?
Like I feel like she had like the beginning of this story with the vampires and the werewolves and all that. Like the society was very well developed. I liked the society, but then she just started going, let's throw this in, let's throw this in, let's throw this in, let's throw this in. And I'm like,
then let's throw in this fucking weird ass poem that no one fucking understands.
Oh, and those stupid hints. I'm like, could you be any more fucking vague? It doesn't make sense. It'll make sense eventually. Make it make sense now.
The prophecy wasn't written in fucking ancient times either. So, like, why are you doing this? It was like
prophecies are not allowed to make sense, or else you'd figure it out too quickly.
Immediately, absolutely. You're absolutely right.
That is the rule of prophecies. Yes. They have to not make any sense.
The words didn't even make sense. I was like, what the fuck is she talking about?
I was not enjoying the first part of this book because of the romance. It's only when she decided that this was going to be more fantasy and more involved fantasy-wise that I started enjoying the story. I'm enjoying the plot, the fantasy plot, and her essentially being this resurrected goddess and like having to save the whatever, but the romance between them, not so much.
Okay.
So I think that's what picked up for me for where I am right now.
So I'm literally right where, like, I'm in the same boat as you. As a person who absolutely adores romance, I was like, let me start worrying about this romance because, like, to me, hey, baby.
Bubbles. It's always bubbles.
I am very much like, I actually don't necessarily need the romance. I'm living for you throwing the kitchen sink at me because I never slow down. Like I'm still going. Like what's next? Like I wanted every single morsel of fantasy like that was dropped in there, and so like that's probably what intrigued me because I don't think I read a lot of romances where you kind of travel back and you go to see the various different versions of yourself, or you do all of the other stuff. Like I was like, okay, romance not hitting. Let me look for something else.
What?
Becky, what was that one that I think it was your pick, and it was like they were in Scotland and she had past lives. Remember she was
No,
in
that
the
was
witch.
Forgotten Witch.
Chick, the
Or was
Forgotten
yours?
Witch.
What was it?
The Forgotten Witch.
Forgotten Witch.
I wonder if Lisa would like that because it's that kind of thing where she's going back and she's coming back kind of as a revenge. It's like reincarnation, but there's a romance in it.
Yeah. It's not a strong romance, but it's more heavy on the coming back story. But the reason she comes back is because of a romance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting, but I wonder if like the themes of that one would be something you'd be into.
Also, she buys a cottage on a whim in the middle of the
Like
night.
I like
so who doesn't want to
the
do that?
reincarnation trope.
Yeah.
Me too.
So that was an element of it I liked. I was just like, I said it in my video. I'm like, I had to turn off the questioning part of my brain because
That's what it is.
And I was just like, yeah, sure, okay.
That's what I decided. Like the first page when she was talking about the guy's dick or whatever, I was like, okay, it's a brain off book.
Yeah.
Well, but that finally came back and came too. Like I realized while he was going through potions so quickly, and I was like, damn, would have never thought about it. Would have never caught why he was going.
She had some good moments. She had some good like awe moments. You're like, oh, okay. So she's capable of this like cloak and dagger reveal thing. She just didn't nail it with a lot of stuff and too many fucking things at once. Like it's cool if you can juggle a shit ton of stuff. It's really fantastic. But if you drop one, that's what we're going to remember. Not all the other shit that's still in the fucking air. We're going to remember the thing that you dropped on your fucking foot. So don't drop the chainsaw, like the big elements of the story. Drop the little shit that, we don't really care about. Like, oh, I don't know. The reason that you even have a fucking kid, that was dumb. Stupid.
Okay, however, I'm trying to thread a needle so I don't spoil. Like
I'm sorry, Laura, I spoiled it.
Yeah, I liked how he wound up getting the kid. I don't like. Let me clarify for anybody that's watching this live or watching the replay. I don't like how someone tricked him to have this child. Mm-hmm. I appreciate like that was again very realistic. I was like, yeah, somebody would want them to be the chosen one and be able to say like, yeah, I'm going to make it so that I'm the one. I was like, huh. That very much screams like real world life. Like somebody
would do be yeah.
Again, very much trying not to spoil it for you. So sorry.
Yeah, because I feel like that's the big that's the point of reading the book, to get these reveals at the end.
So would you, in general, give this author another try with this type of storyline, or would you say maybe I'll just look at her romance, or maybe this isn't, like, writing wise, this isn't the author for me?
Like, her writing wasn't bad.
Yeah, I look at her contemporary.
I didn't have a problem with her writing. It was just, I think I need something that's more focused on either a fantasy or a romance. Because I don't feel like she combined the two elements in a satisfying way for me.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about. There's a lot of like contemporary romance authors who are trying to do fantasy romance because that's what's popular, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'd be curious. I'd read her contemporary to see if there's better chemistry and all that kind of stuff, because I do think she got lost in the weeds of trying to get all the other elements. But it's her first one, so like,
yeah,
I can see her why she's wanted to be so romance focused, because that's her shtick.
But why the fuck would you bring him to Chicago?
Interesting.
She's from Chicago.
You could have said, they're in a different realm somewhere, and sent them to a different realm.
It is true. Like, I was always a human realm. Yeah.
Like 5% of the book, they travel to the human real world.
Yeah.
What?
But
Just
that didn't
going
even
into a
register
different
me.
fucking territory in a fantasy world made no damn sense to me. But okay.
They always do that.
I would generally, to answer the question,
It's a no
I would
for
like
Jack.
to say that I would give her contemporary try. I would generally like to say that, but I know me, I'm not ever picking her up again.
Yeah.
You don't read a lot of contemporary romance to begin with.
I don't. So
No.
yeah. So I would
But
probably
as
never
far
come
as
across
she
her.
wrote like a historical fiction.
Didn't she? I saw she had a Christmas one. I might read the Christmas one because I don't care how cheesy. I love a Christmas romance. I don't care what it's like. I'm always looking for new ones.
I know me, probably never gonna do it. However, the brother and the best friend story, I might read a short novella about them because I kind of liked how he talked to her during their sex scene. I was like, I'll read your sex scene because I don't give a shit about these twos, but you, all right.
It's a
I'll
series,
take that one.
It's going to be a series, isn't it?
I think so. I think it's what they're setting it up to be.
Because it's all the Bloom and Stone. I thought it was like the Bloom and Stone series, but I'm not sure. Because why is it Unspelled Bloom and Stone?
I thought that was going to be their names.
Yeah, so then I figured that's, but Bloom, like Stone, I get for him. Bloom.
Well,
she's the blooming flower. It was in the prophecy.
Yeah. There you go. So maybe it's not a series. Maybe that's
So
I think the story feels done to me.
Is she the Bloom or is the daughter of the Bloom? Because Honor was supposed to be hers because she was the prophecy, but Psycho Bitch said no. I want this to be about me. And it got knocked up.
Well, I would imagine she's the Bloom because it wouldn't make sense to name the
daughter
book Bloom and Stone in a romance and have it be about the daughter.
Well, I'm just saying, like, she didn't actually bloom. Daughter did, though.
She came into her bloomness.
Did she?
Bloomness?
Or was it Resonance who fucking did?
I was gonna say, are we talking about the end? That fight scene happened so fast. Like it wasn't like fast and painful.
Don't even get me on that.
I couldn't tell what was going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't like.
I got way too many fucking opinions, and I will ruin it. I already spoiled enough for Laura, so I apologize, but no.
Laura says
she needs
she's
work
having
on that
a great
scene.
time.
Yeah.
I will say though, to answer the question, I don't like the writing.
Oh, you don't?
I don't. I think that she has her moments, but there were so many. It was hard for me to shut off my like critical brain and not want to go through it with a red pen because there were so many redundancies in sentences, and there were things like, and I was just like, someone really needed to edit this, and again, she has her moments where things make sense and can be written in a beautiful way, but like for the most part, the writing is not good. But the story itself still manages to like shine through somehow. So she's definitely got potential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
did not
third
like
book.
writing.
I just checked. So it's not like she's like got a huge backlist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very new author, very indie. So I don't know if like so that's always the conversation when you read indie people, like they don't have the money or the funds for editing. But
yeah. I get that. But at the same time, there were things that like even if you're self-editing, you should have been able to pick up on. Like there was a particular sentence where he was like, I leaned against the stone and felt the cold from the stone, like repeating, do you know what I mean? Like redundant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember those.
Yeah. And also I've been in that mode. I've been like editing. I do that occasionally for people. And so it's hard for me to turn that off when I'm reading. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'm curious how you found this book, Lisa. Because it's like not a lot of reviews.
Okay, good question. So I live in St. Louis, and they had a art like a event here where they brought in a number of different artists, and every time I go to an event I try to read as many as I can, and she was one of the authors, and I wanted something different. I had been reading a lot of contemporary or urban or like various different things of romance, but I was like, I want something that has a paranormal element, and this is what she had, and it intrigued me more than a Christmas romance in May. Like I am very much the person, like, if I'm going to read a holiday or seasonal romance, I need to read it
in this season.
Yeah. Which is where I'm struggling, because I have to read a Christmas romance like this next month or August, and I'm like,
I hate that.
I can't stand it.
No, I couldn't.
Yeah,
But they all the Christmas romances come out.
Right time.
Yeah, what? All the Christmas romances come out in September and October. It drives me nuts.
Well, they come out so you have enough time to
buy them,
hear about them,
and read them in time for Christmas.
Yeah.
Just like Halloween decorations are already out.
Like, no, that's because people don't have any couth. Yeah. They are very much in love with Halloween, and they're like bypass every single thing else in order.
Code orange
isn't anything else until Halloween, so
enjoy summer.
Laura hates summer. She hates summer. I just watched her vlog. She hates it.
I hate summer.
I don't like summer either.
Laura's always changing her mind because Laura's drawing frogs. Like, Laura used to be a frog hater. Now she's a frog lover. I don't know who you are anymore.
She's giving 5 stars to historical fiction. Me and Laura are agreeing on books.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird.
So Laura's going to dream about summer and she'll love it.
Yeah.
You're in Florida, so I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I can understand why you don't like summer in Florida, because
it's probably be insufferable in Florida.
It's probably the worst season in Florida.
Yeah.
And it lasts until like November.
Yeah. It's like why I hate winter.
I love winter.
Hate it.
Us in the Midwest, we do get a pretty distinct seasonal thing, and so people have their favorites. I'm a fall girl. That's where I am. I'm a fall winter.
Yeah,
that's what I like, because my hobbies are indoors.
Yeah.
But I did find some summer hobbies this year, so that's good.
I kind of like summer personally.
As you should. It's your birthday month in there. Like, I love summer.
Well, I like it more now that I live somewhere where I can go to the beach in an hour and a half. And it's not so terribly hot. We have our moments, but
not Florida.
Got my little blow-up pool in the backyard.
Of course you do. You read in there?
No, I can't read outside unless I listen to an audiobook.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Too bright.
Hurts my eyes.
Yeah.
Your eyes. That makes sense.
Any additional thoughts? I mean, I think we've ran through. You ran through all of my questions.
Good.
So,
would you read more gargoyle romance?
I'm curious.
That's a good question. I plan on it.
I'm gonna have to go through and
tell us.
Yeah.
Pick out, because I read them back in 2011, 12, 13, that era.
Yeah. Who knows if those
hold up. A lot of them I can't really remember what they were about. I just remember.
Did you not do a video on gargoyle romance?
I don't think I have, no.
I don't know why I have a memory of you doing one.
You should do that for your Vlogmas. A gargoyle recommendation video for your Vlogmas video.
I have to go back and search which ones I've read. I remember a couple. But I would have to do some deep searching into my reading history and then try and fucking remember what they were about.
I would say I have some that I will send you, but at this point, I'm 0 for 2 in terms of recommendations to the group. So I probably shouldn't be sending you all anything else.
I have a question. So I said repeatedly when I was reading this book, I was sitting there, I was reading on my Kindle, and I remember going out in the living room, and my daughter's like, "What do you think of your book so far?" I'm like, "I am literally waiting around for the sex scene." I was going to DNF the sex scene. I just wanted to see the sex scene.
damn, by the time you got there, you were almost finished.
I know. I fucking know. We got a really cool oral scene, and I was like, okay, we're not going any further than this. Oh, okay. And then we have nothing until like the very end, and I'm like, that was not worth the fucking wait. I'm sorry. That was not worth that fucking wait. The oral scene was. That was dope. Props, my dude. Props, my dude. Good for you. Good on you. But man, you got a brother, and there was no description of shit. That's annoying. I was looking forward to this.
That's
and I'm
what's
like, no, this is bullshit.
That's what made it a 2-star.
That okay? Did you say for you? That's what made it a 2-star?
No, that's what made it for 2-star for Jack.
Yeah, that was like solidify the 2-star for me because like if the sex scene can bring it out, it might be a 3. Because if the sex scene's good enough, I might. But I don't read a lot of African American romance, and I was looking forward to some shit.
Oh,
No, that's the thing.
I got nothing.
I read so much smut that I was like, I'm so confused as to how this one slipped by me that it didn't have any it's not, and I'm not gonna use I hate the word. Yeah, I was like, I guess we got a steamy scene. I guess this is what they mean by steamy.
Yeah. Sort. It's got a 1. How many chili peppers did you give it, Becky, on your scale?
I think it was 1.5.
Yeah, that feels right.
That's what I gave it to.
Yeah.
Man, that's why I was like, when I heard the brother say that word, I was like, this is what I want. Why can't I get this the actual couple? I got none of that.
Yeah.
And she could have done something fun with the whole gargoyle thing, let's be real.
To be fair, a lot of the gargoyle romances that I've read, they're not really that inventive when it came to the sex scenes because for the most part, they're normal men.
They're just stoned.
Until they turn into a gargoyle when they're completely stoned. There was one I remember reading that got a little inventive with the sex scene and doing it with an actual gargoyle in a stone form, but for the most part they're regular men.
Because I think that nobody really wants to hear about like a stone like just really going to town on you.
Yeah.
I think I remember one where it was like self-warming. So like yeah.
Interesting.
That was the inventive one where it got a little warm.
I was very disappointed in this sex scene. I was like, really?
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Really?
Well, I didn't feel any chemistry, and then when you got to the sex scene, I was like,
yeah.
I probably
That is probably why I won't pick up her contemporary, because if I didn't have anything in this week to be crazy, you're gonna give me normal people, which is already gonna be like, yeah, they can be crazy, but like you're fantastic.
But like they're bonded too, so you would think with them being bonded and feeling each other's thoughts and emotions. Like I've read romances where the couples can do that, and
yeah,
it.
Oh, okay.
It's
I see what you're saying.
Mental thing, mental kind of
like that one. That what was that stupid series me, you, and Kaylani read by Jacqueline Frank?
Oh,
one
yeah,
of the couples did that, and the way that they like could
Mind
feel
fuck
each
each other.
other's sensations through their mind. It really heightened the pleasure.
Yeah, that was man, I just looked at that fucking series.
Noah, was it Noah?
I think it was Noah because it was the head guy. It was Noah. Yeah.
So I was like, man, you would think with you two having this like being able to feel each other's emotions, you would really be jazzed up.
Yes.
like those emotions and horniness should just be bouncing off of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt more chemistry with her and the Varric guy, and I didn't even like him.
I have to admit, I felt that too.
Yeah.
Because maybe he was like
the dress. Oh, I don't want to spoil this, but I was really looking forward to the ball. You know, there was this big ball birthday celebration thing, and her sister has this magical ability to make dresses or clothing that are like magically imbued for the person. So she makes the dress, but then it like magically like enhances all these person's features. I was expecting so much, and I got fuck all with that. Nothing. I got one fucking line, and I'm like, really?
The problem Jackie had, her expectations were just not met.
Yeah.
You know what? Right. Accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although this book was funny, I did not laugh at this book at all. Except
it was not funny.
Oh no, I didn't find it funny.
Yeah, I didn't laugh either. I didn't even
who told me it was supposed to be funny.
I didn't even get a mild smirk out of it.
No.
Yeah.
The cat was entertaining, but that's
I love the cat. We needed a cat.
I felt bad for the cat. I did feel bad for the cat. I was like, whoa. don't you do this to the cat. Like at that moment, I was like, don't
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're like,
Yeah.
you do this. I'm putting this down before the sex.
Yeah, I would have
You
DNF'd.
know-
I would have DNF'd.
But
Yes.
I was
That's
ready
the
to
interesting
DNF
thing.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never think about that. So I probably would have never given you all a trigger warning if that happened. So sorry.
I no.
The cat people, and that's except for Becky. Apparently, she's not a cat person.
No, she's a dog person cat personality.
This
I
is
love my cat. Okay, I'm more drawn to dogs.
what? This is just feels blessed. I can't believe this information.
Yeah.
Listen, it wasn't until like 2 years ago that I finally made Titty my lock screen picture,
Oh my god.
and I've had her since 2019.
How rude.
Lizzie and me is my
Baby
lock
that
screen right
passed away. I was like, okay, I think I can move on and
Well, that's fair.
Titty my lock screen now.
That's fair.
My
Well,
lock
I
screen
will-
rotates, so every hour it's a different photo.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Battery
nice.
drainer.
Oh, bye, Wayne.
I'm not that fancy.
I just found out I could do it. I was like, oh, that's so cool. So I can have multiple people as my lock screen.
Me.
Yeah. Eventually we'll meet one day and I'll get a big group picture of us.
Yeah.
Like lock screen.
Any other questions? Final thoughts?
No, is that we haven't announced our next books, right?
Our next book is The Iron Hex.
It comes out August 4th.
Jackie, why don't you be a dear and read that for us? You're so great at public reading.
Public reading.
How
Okay,
long
let me,
is the synopsis?
You
I
are-
don't know. I have to look it up. Okay. The Iron Hex is what you said?
Yeah,
That's what it's called? Okay.
which I almost forgot
Was that your pick, Becky?
that it was
It
my
is.
pick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So this is by Victoria Walsh,
Mhm.
and it's the start of a trilogy.
Of course.
This may be her debut book too.
It doesn't say that on Goodreads, right?
I feel like it probably.
Okay. She doesn't remember her past, but some memories come with a cost. Aria Eckhart has spent years building a quiet life in a small town at the edge of a recently overthrown kingdom. Her memory is fractured, her past a blur, but with her shop, her loyal rabbit familiar, and a practicing only the potions magic still legal under the watchful eye of the Iron Empire, she's managed to remain unnoticed by the Emperor's witch hunters. Until Hugo Venton walks through her door. Brash, clever, and infuriatingly handsome, Hugo is searching for something and seems to know more about Aria than she knows about herself. But when a terrifying encounter with an unnatural, deadly new breed of soldier puts a price on her head, she has no choice but to join Hugo on his quest. Their hunt for a missing princess pulls Aria across the continent and deeper into a past she can't recall. As buried memories, mysteries in the Iron Emperor's capital, forgotten feelings, and the truth behind her identity begin to surface, Aria realizes the forbidden magic simmering in her veins might be the very thing that could save them from the Iron Empire's forces as they draw ever closer, if she can remember how to control it in time.
Interesting.
I have a feeling she's the lost princess.
Yep. Yep.
Read the book. Done. Ready for the August.
I do believe this is her debut though, because on
Hopefully
Story
the Iron
Grid, she
Kingdom
only
sounds
has
like
this
it's going
one
to be
book,
interesting. So hopefully that's done well.
Yeah.
so I do not know when our Reading Sprinter live show will
Yeah,
be.
you're way behind.
Yeah.
Well, that was my fault because it took me forever to pick a book.
Yep. Looks like it is because it only has 2 books, but she already has a published date for the second book, which is
Yeah.
the Iron Oak.
Sometimes we read stuff and then the books don't come out. Like, what's the one I picked for the Taylor? What was the bit?
She comes out with that sequel comes out.
Oh,
in
does she announced?
November, I think. Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
good.
Dance of the Queen Mother or something like that. It's called.
Oh, okay, I have to go look at that after.
Yeah. Hold on, let me bring it up. I can tell you. I gotta remember the Song of the Hell Witch, right?
Yeah.
That was the title. Okay.
Yeah.
The only reason I chose the Iron Hex is because I got a arc of it and I needed motivation to read it.
Of course.
Hey, it's
least it
helping.
comes
It's a new release, so it's helping me with one of my challenge of reading new releases.
Oh,
'Cause I never do
Becky,
that.
while she's looking up with that, is it Death Card?
Oh yeah, desk card.
I'm still reading it. I haven't
Okay.
finished it yet.
It is expected October of this year.
Oh, that's good.
Dance of the Dark Mother.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to add that to my.
It's purple. It's the purple. It looks blue on the screen, but it's purple.
All right.
And that is the conclusion to the duology.
Oh,
It's
perfect.
just gonna be a duet.
Look at me picking a duology.
I know. I'm gonna read it. That was gonna be one of my books in October.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it too.
It's expected October.
60.
Well, thanks, Lisa, for hosting
Yeah,
and
this was a
picking
fun.
a book.
But it's a book that we had passionate feelings about. That's what we want.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like, we're sitting here like, it was okay.
If we all love it, it's a boring discussion. If we all hate it, it's a boring discussion. If half of us love it and half of us don't like it, it's a great discussion.
Or if Jackie passionately doesn't like it, it leads to good combo. So
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But at least she finished it.
I will
And she
say
finished
this: if you watch Becky, she has passionate feelings. She just got it all out in her video.
you have to go back
Yeah.
and watch her vlog because I didn't want to spoil myself.
Yeah, now you can go watch my
I can
vlog.
go watch your vlog. Yeah,
My boring vlog.
it's not boring.
I always
love it.
forget that. Like I put my stuff on Goodreads, I always forget that. And then I just do. Well, when I did weekly wrap ups, I've been kind of falling off the bandwagon. So.
I
Weekly.
don't put my
Yeah, I used to do
Jackie,
weekly
you really
wrap-ups.
just need to give up on those weekly wrap
Yeah.
girlfriend.
just do
I've
monthly
missed
ones.
so many monthly wrap-ups.
Jackie will
It's
come back
kinda
in
funny.
November and be like, "It's week 23."
she does. She will. That's what's
Feel
funny
like
about it.
it's almost the end of the freaking year.
Weekly update from March, and it's
Yeah.
Oh, God.
she's committed to
No,
that bit.
I'll get back on them again. Like at the beginning of the year, I'll start them back. I was doing well with them, and then it just fucking worked, man. Like that's why individual
so easy to
ITBR. I
follow
was
up
like,
and
I'm
talk
fucking
about.
done.
Yeah.
Well, Laura, I hope we get to hear your thoughts or see your thoughts if you review, because I'm very interested to see how you fare on the entire end of it.
Yeah.
It'll probably be a 3-star.
Three,
for
just
It'll probably be a 3.
Yeah, because I'll need the score, Laura, so I can get the average rating for our.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Are you doing weekly vlogs now, Laura? Is that the?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Just
Sure.
when
When
we
I feel like.
whenever you
doing-
feel like doing it.
Yeah.
Because I liked the last one.
Well,
it's
thank
like,
you.
oh, it's so nice to see Laura doing
I was like,
videos.
yes, Laura's making a video.
I'm such a little fangirl. I'm like,
I
oh,
Oh,
I get that way.
Your new channel.
Oh, Kristen did a
it's been
video.
so long.
I don't get that when Jackie does a video. I don't get that. Ooh, Jackie is like, oh, finally, she fucking did a goddamn video.
That's exactly it. There we go.
It's like fucking
True.
finally.
I'm like, oh look, Jackie finally did a video.
Yeah. Everyone else is like, yay. I'm just like, well, finally, god damn it, bitch.
When
Hopefully
Lisa
my
does a
phone
video,
will
I'm like,
stop
oh yay,
acting
Lisa
up
did a
completely.
video.
I did a lot of cleaning up on my phone, so hopefully we'll actually hold one of my length of my videos. My phone won't hold the length of my videos anymore. I don't have enough storage on
Oh,
my
yeah,
phone.
that's a problem.
Yeah, when you have 45-minute videos, you need storage on your phone to fucking do it.
I'll maybe cut
You need
down
to,
in the
you
chat.
need to buy one of those external hard drives that you can plug into your phone.
Do they make those?
Yeah,
Mhm.
They do.
on
Yeah.
Amazon.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't
just
know.
changed your
I'm
life.
not technology inclined, by the way, guys. So
We know because you didn't know how KU worked.
I did not.
What did you think it was again? I can't remember. It was something weird about how KU worked. And I was like,
I didn't realize you could only have 20 books on Kindle at a time. And I was putting a bunch of books and it was like, it wouldn't let me do it. And I didn't realize that you could.
You gotta read the books.
You gotta read the
She
books.
thought
Like
she
once
could
you,
only have 20 ebooks on her Kindle.
Yeah.
at a
Oh
time.
yeah, you thought you could only
Yeah,
have 20 on your Kindle.
Oh.
but you could have as
But
many
don't
books
So
as
touch
she
you
the
could
want.
get
child.
You can only
3 ebooks
Kindle.
and put them on
Yeah.
there as well. She literally thought a Kindle
That's what it was.
only held 20
20
books.
books.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
that's a rip off. Yeah. I didn't.
So like all the buy your Kindle days, she thought she could only have 20 on the whole thing.
Okay. My life would probably be easier if I could only have 20.
20 on the whole
The
Kindle.
amount of books that I have on my Kindle
I
unread,
know. Ridiculous.
criminal.
It's
Yeah.
unlimited, right? Because you don't have to download them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies, thank you so very much for
This was
allowing
fun.
me to give you all another recommendation.
You're always welcome to give us recommendations and join
Yeah,
us.
it was
Yes.
fun.
We love
I
having
appreciate that you used us for this experiment. I think.
Yeah, she made it seem like she was really into it when she suggested this
She
book.
just wanted our opinions because she
She
needed
was
to
like, I
rank
think
it
you would
herself.
really love this book. I'm
But
really
it-
loving it.
I did. I really enjoyed it. I just did not enjoy the romance. I enjoyed it. The romance, again, just didn't sell it for me.
Yeah. Agreed.
But everything else, ate it up. All right. Well, I guess we should do a wave sign up. Before I do that, so sorry to put everybody's hands up. Can everybody that, because it's on my channel, can everyone say what your channel? I think most of us have it up there, but if we could just do around the horn. Becky, if you want to go first.
Becky at Bex Reads.
Toss it to someone.
Oh, yep, Laura. Laura Elizabeth.
It's a new channel.
Yes.
Kristen Craves Books.
Jackie, First Lady Reads.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
You gotta hit and
I got it.
wife.
Got it.
Oh, no.